Good morning, students. Everyone, good morning, good morning. And who knows what day this is?
Friday.
It is Friday, so there should be a whole lot of hand clapping, right? You know, because it's time to start your weekend. Hey, and so before I get started, real quick, and I want to kind of review some things. Mr. Washington, of course, Coach Washington, had an event he had to be at today, so he's not here. So you know what? Y'all have a rookie, but hey, so a lot of you already know what you've been doing all week, but I want you to know, here, check this out, because we're going to do this. Everybody understand that there's a celebration going on? Come on, somebody come up here and dance with me. Celebration. You got to celebrate your success. Come on, celebrate your body with you. Come on. All right. Oh, look out now. Wow, I'm really getting ready to get a little step in it. All right. Hey, so just for a few minutes, students, you all, I put that song on because we want you to celebrate. A lot of you all who are even here today participated in State DECA. And, you know, I've had 4 kids to come through Highland, 3 of them through DECA. All 3 of the 4 competed. I always saw it from the outside looking in, but once I was a part of it this past week, those who went, your day was grueling from start to finish for 2 days. And so I want everybody to know that all of you all who participated in DECA and those who are qualified to go on to the international competition for DECA, business, entrepreneurs. So you all, you know, are really becoming the new entrepreneur, business minded, and so we need those things. So hey, we're going to celebrate, you know, all of you all that made state, and, you know, from Melissa, Diego, Paloma, Roslyn, Griselle, Justin, Fiona, Marcus, Olga, Katrina, Lucas, Tam, Darian, and a lot of them. Come on, give them a hand. Give them a roll. Hey, trust me, it was not as bad as it appeared when they had to present to you all, because you know what? Doing a role play, and when you go in for an interview, those of you who may not be working yet, but when you have to go in for an interview to get a job, realize there's a lot of nerves, okay? And so, and I want to encourage everyone, if you're here for even next year for DECA, for your 2nd year, hey, participate, because you know what, listen, all of these who went, some have had experience, but others didn't. And when they sat down before those judges, you know, and the hundreds and thousands of students across the state that were participating out of, you know, 15, 16 schools or so, it was something great and for them to experience. So, you know, you're in DECA, and those who are first-year students, all right, it's all about understanding and getting the understanding of business and management. So I want to encourage you, you're not just wasting time being in here, but while you're in here, all the little things that you do, the laps for the leadership, attitude, performance, trust me, I'm old enough to know everything in your life you do, there's going to be something that you have to perform in, good or bad, okay? You're going to have to. So high school doesn't end life, it actually kicks you into it, all right? So just realize, wherever you go out after high school, whatever job you do, realize there's going to be some performance. And I guarantee you, learning a little bit now, when you're older, you'll realize and you can understand, wow, I learned that in DECA, and when I go in to present, I understand how I need to posture myself and in the audience, all right? So hey, celebrate all of them, and those of you that are here, we're celebrating you the rest of this week, and then into the International DECA. All right, and so today, and I'm not gonna talk too much more because a lot of you already know what you're doing. Now, those that Coach Washington has given those who have presented a little break because the brain needed to rest. All right, if you're having to go from 8 in the morning to 10 at night, 2 days, oh my, there's a lot you have to remember. Okay, so listen, those of you who have your laps, all right, and I like music, so I like to put on a lot of different types of music, all right, but so make sure you log into those laps, okay, and within those laps, just make sure we get it done, okay. Now I want to give just one little test, and then I'm gonna let you get into your laps and your groups, okay, and so I want to give one little test. So I need everyone to kind of be ready to participate just for a minute or two, okay? So, and this is going to be maybe by, if you're next to someone, hey, raise your hand and give me the answer or what you think is the answer, okay? So, one of these, is this little quiz thing, all right? Little thought process, a little metacognitive thinking, and that's all that is. That's like a big word, but all that is thinking on what you need to think about. That's all it is. Thinking on what you need to think about. Metacognition. So you want to be able to think about it. So listen, there is some business vocabulary words, and I just want someone, and just raise your hand. Talk real quick. It's not going to take long, okay? And Colleen is here. Y'all see her, Colleen? She's here. She's a substitute here. I've known Colleen for years, worked with her, and so she's here as a substitute, of course. All right. And so, hey, so here we go. Just for a few minutes. This is about business vocabulary. Okay, it's not that hard. And so, I want someone to give me one word that would constitute you having a business. That may be a little broad, but think about one word that would constitute you having a business, that would make you to have a business, allow you to have a business. What's that one word? I may give a hint here in a minute if no hands go up. All right, Colleen, I'm coming up with this group. Anybody? All right, so let me give you a hint. Anybody? Starts with a C. One word that's going to constitute you having and producing a business. Somebody. Starts with a C. Oh, what was it? Talk about it. There's no wrong answer. There's someone tell me real quick. What do you think? You got cost. That's okay. That's in this corner. He's got cost. That's in this corner. That's good. Come on. Starts with the C. That will constitute you. That will make your business. That would make your business. Consumption. That's a part of it. There's the process. One word. All right, I'm going to give you the next letter, C-U, in this word. C-U. The next letter in this word is C-U. Without C-U, there is no business. Community, come on. Customers, come on, everybody. Hey, simple. Listen. Look how simple that is. See, if for you to even have a business plan or purpose, what are you trying to? You're trying to get customers, right? You're trying to increase your product by who? You're not going to buy it, right? You want who? Others. Customers, others. And so from there, others. Now, this is another word, all right? So, bam, all right? And I'm going to make sure Coach gives some, credit for that, all right? And hey, so listen, one more or a few more, all right? So listen, so like I said, I saw this group, kind of, the wheels were turning, so realize, There is no bad, there is no wrong answer to this, okay? Hey, business related, another business related vocabulary word. All right, now with this, okay, in a business, you have to have product, right? And with that product, what do you have to do either daily, weekly, or monthly with that product to make sure you don't have loss? Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. Okay, I'm speaking to these business-minded new entrepreneurs. Think about it. Okay, you have product, and daily or weekly, you have to do this to make sure you don't have loss to this. Profit, I hear, see this group is hot over here. You know, cold or hot, huh? Be calculate, you're on the right track. I know this group, they got their wheels running. See, cognitive, metacognitive thinking, think about what you're thinking. Manufacturing, okay, that's a part of it. They're still in that connection. So daily, you're in a business, and daily you have to do this monthly, either daily, weekly, or monthly, just to make sure you don't have loss or to know what you have as your product. Okay, starts, let me give a hint, starts with an I. Oh, investment, you have to invest, all right, but that's not, and maybe you invest daily, but once you invest, it's there, right? Keep going. I-N is the next letter. I-N is the next letter in what you need. You got here investment. I got 2 for investing, which is important. Okay? Because any of us in here, income is important. That's part of it. Okay? Because it's to prevent you, it's to know what you have daily, weekly, monthly. Starts with an I, and you have to do it. If you were a manager, you would have to make sure it's done. We do it daily in Herbie's.
Inventory. Good job.
Hey, who said inventory? Inventory right here. So listen, how many of you worked in Herbie's? Let me see your hands. The store. How many of you worked the register? Had to work the register and you have to inventory and count what you give back, right? So once that is done, we have to pull all the registers and inventory to match what is sold to what we made and to see if we made some profit, right? So just that is so simple. And so those are the things I want you all to realize. And in DECA, these are just the beginning things that you learn. All right, I got one more, and I'll let y'all get to some things that you've been working on the rest of the week, okay? All right, now, in this, let me go to this. All right, everybody in 2 categories. There's one category that requires, once you've worked daily or hourly or weekly, there is a reward for what you should receive, okay? And those who are managers or vice presidents or whoever, there's also something that they receive also. And so just give me a thought concerning, you work 40 hours, at the end of that, what are you receiving? Profit, all right. Well, that could be, because if I'm an owner of a business, I want profit. But you, as the employee, you work, 80 hours, 2 weeks. What are you going to receive?
Paycheck.
Right. Payment. Nothing you do is just for free. So you work what you put in, you work for. Now with managers, do they get the same pay? What is that one word I'm probably looking at? They don't work for hourly, but they work for a certain pay. We had the recruiter come talk about, or we had Wingstop regional manager come in, talk to us about moving up, being managers, how they get paid, and all of those things. So the work you put in, you students, all week, you put in work. You put in 6.5 hours a day for 5 days. Suppose at the end of that, you're going to receive what? Pay. As a manager or a vice president, someone, I don't get the same pay, but what do I get? What's my pay?
Experience.
Got experience, that's good. Good word.
Knowledge.
You got knowledge, but what am I going to be rewarded with after putting in 100 hours and I'm not getting paid for 100 hours, but I'm going to receive, right? And so what is that called for that manager or that regional president, vice president, somebody? It's in a category of being paid, so starts with an S. Not Superman, start with an S. What are you getting paid? What is that person getting paid? I'm not hourly, but I'm
Salary, there you go.
salary. Right. So listen, it's important because on a salary, okay, and some of it's gonna be based on how well you perform to depend on how much of a salary I get or how big of the company is. So so just realize that's all I'm gonna share today for this early morning. But remember, all day y'all celebrate those. All right, celebrate those. Celebrate. All right, and any thoughts, any questions? All right, before I let y'all just get into your own little labs, okay, and finish out the rest of the class, okay? All right, those who participated and those who answered, I'm gonna, I got your names, marking it, okay? All right, this group was really good, you all over here, all right? Good job, you group, all right? Y'all was doing it good. All right. Hey, give yourselves a hand, y'all. Give yourself a hand for your participation. All right. Good job. All right.